So what I'm doing here is basically giving my salad garden a haircut. And all I'm doing is using a pair of scissors like this, and what I'm doing is cutting down all the clover like a haircut. There's a little lizard running down there. He's enjoying the new spaces. I cut down the clover and I chop it up and spread it around, creating ground cover. Obviously I want to put ground cover around my blueberries here, and basically just creating ground cover, and all of this food is going to be eaten by worms and create more soil and just make your soil better. In the traditional gardening, all of this is removed, right? Well, not in permaculture or natural farming. We are just cutting it down and cutting it up, right? Helping it break down and basically creating ground cover. Now, if I wanted to, I could actually place cardboard under here, right? To stop things growing up, but there's really no need. And maybe I'll put cardboard down later. But ultimately, I see things like this here. This is a green onion coming up, all right, that I've eaten, and it's coming back up. Here's some more here. All of this green onion that I planted basically is planted from the foot of green onion that I've already eaten. And here it is. I've got all this food. Imagine all the green onion here. These tomatoes, all of these tomatoes grown from seed. Everything else here is from seed. This is an amazing, this is bee balm, lemon balm, right? Here is hyssop, and also in here, which is really cool, this is bee balm, wild bee balm coming up here. Something cut the top off, that's not good, but there's some more of it here, right? More bee balm, baby bee balm. This is all from seed. I've got, here's a watermelon, suica. Here's an apple tree, and I'm putting ground cover around the apple tree. The apple tree looks really good. And something is basically nesting in the top here. Open it up, see what's in there. If there's something, caterpillar or something, it's okay. And you can see what I've done all the way around here. Now I'm going to show you the same thing. It doesn't take a lot of time. On this side, I haven't done it yet. My next project now, today, is to do this side. So here is the beforehand, and I'm going to show you what it looks like a little bit after I cut it down, cut it back. Oh, before I do that, these guys are ready to be cut. This is, what is this? Chai, right? And what you want to do is cut this chai and just stick them in a little baggie like this here, and you'll collect the seeds. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So here I have collected my chai. And think of it, I only had like 4 plants. Now I'm going to have a lot more next year as these seeds. Basically, I'm going to let dry out and let the seeds fall out into this baggie. This is spinach. All the male spinach that I let grow up, I ate all summer, all spring and summer. Now it's turning into seed that I'm going to collect, and this is going to be planted this fall, and I'm going to have lots more. I'll have enough spinach to feed the entire village if I wanted to. That's what my salad garden is all about, and this didn't cost me anything whatsoever. All of this is from foots of spinach that I originally planted. It grew up. I have seed. I'm using the seed now to constantly, create a never-ending salad garden. That's why I call it a salad garden. So here is the after doing a haircut. It's just a haircut. Give your salad garden a haircut. And you can also see what I've done is I put down tiles. These tiles are going to encourage worms to go up under. Worms love tiles, especially night crawlers. The largest worms will love to come up when it gets cooler in the evening and have a party underneath tiles. Tiles are great. Also, reptiles, frogs, lizards, it's going to encourage them to come out and, and bathe, sunbathe. So putting tiles down is a great way to, to get those soldiers working for you. There's one right there. I got tons of little soldiers. Can you see them on the leaf there? Guarding my melon. 2 of them there. Look at that. 2 of the guys. 3. Another one guy right there. Right in there. maybe more. Oh, 4. There's another one over there. Look at all my little soldiers. I love them. I love my little tree frogs that live and protect. So I'm going to continue now doing this. Now understand, I didn't wear gloves. And look at, I don't know if you can see the blisters on my look at that. My skin's off my hands there. You see that? I'm going to be hurting later on. Wear gloves. I should put on my gloves. Using scissors, and the scissors I have are not the best ones. Large scissors are the best, right? If you can get them. And large, I think kitchen scissors are probably the best. They're used for cutting up stuff. Large kitchen scissors, or even if you want to spend the money for garden snips, even better. But watch your fingers. With garden snips, you could cut your finger off. That's the only thing. Here's my biwa tree looking really healthy. I'm really happy. This is a transplant, young biwa tree transplant. He's looking really good. And this here is transplanted sage that's come up. And actually I've pushed the sage over and I put a stone over because I want the sage to root itself, so that's why I have the stone on it, just so you know. I may cut the tops of this off just so more energy goes into whatever it is, the roots. And my tomatoes there. I got some huge tomatoes. Look at those tomatoes there. Basil and more. Look at the size of those tomatoes down there. Huge tomatoes. Those are huge, large. Each of those tomatoes is $1, right? So every one of these tomatoes, think of it, are $1 a piece. So you start doing the math. These large tomatoes, that's what they cost in Japan, $1 for a large tomato like that. So you can start figuring out the value that this salad garden that you can do yourself, and I'm teaching, this is a natural, organic farming style. You can also let tomatoes just fall over, like this one here. Look, I've got tomatoes in here. Tomatoes actually are designed to fall over and root themselves. That's why you'll see tomatoes rooting themselves. So they can grow as shrubs along the bottom, and they keep shooting up shrouds. This here is a plum tree, and I'm going to actually bend this down. I'm gonna, so you can see this, I have it growing sideways. I'm gonna have this tree grow literally along these tiles this way, and I'm gonna have it grow basically along this way. So I'm gonna have this tree growing perpendicular this way, and then it's going to shoot branches up every year that I'm going to cut off, and that's where the plums, the prunes, it's a prune. It's not plum. What is it? Fig. It's a fig tree. Gosh, I wish I could get my things right. So that's it. So I'm glad you enjoy, and thanks for watching. And I do encourage you to become a patron of foundups.com. Foundups.com, I do literally 1,000 videos with no ads available for people to learn. I've been doing videos for free for over 8 years, and I don't believe in Google AdWords, and I hope that you will see the value in teaching the natural organic farming method that I am, that anyone can do, that I've only really started doing it, so if I could do it, you can do it, and ultimately feed your family. Not only that, if you become a patron, you can launch any Foundup that I'm launching. Basically the IP, the networks, the branding for my salad garden, for Foundups community solar farms, and so on. All of that becomes IP that you can use as long as you're a patron. So I've put lots of time into developing content, developing material, branding for Foundups that ultimately are going to provide free power to the world. That's right. Check out this talk and this link of mine on Solar, community solar farms, renewable energy farms that are ultimately going to be funded by the people, or funded for the people by the people, and that we're going to launch and that folks can have ownership in. I want you to imagine thousands of globally owned solar farms that you and I have ownership in, that ultimately are going to provide free power, and we're going to sell power to corporations and utility companies, but ultimately the goal is to provide free power for the people, by the people. Imagine a world where our electricity is free. It can happen. It can happen, provided you become a patron of foundups.com.